I think I know where my dad went.
That's right in the middle of the Devil's Sea.
It'll be an adventure.
Death is not an adventure.
Hello and welcome to another review, and today I'm looking at Tomb Raider 2018, the new reboot, and it's Lara Croft reborn in the guise of the 2013 reboot game, which I was not a big fan, unlike the 1996 original and a number of its sequels. Now I seem to be in a small number when it came to that reboot. Lots of people seem to like it, I didn't. As for this film, and given that the Angelina Jolie movies were passable at best, this was clearly one of the movies I was least looking forward to this year. Alicia Vikander is the best thing about this. She looks tanned and well toned, jumping about, falling onto rocks and into CGI water, all of which comes after a so-so opener as she takes the lead in an overly dangerous bike chase before heading to Hong Kong after learning that there's more to Daddy, Dominic West, than meets the eye. And certainly from what she can remember in the two flashback scenes, back to when she was a youngster. Now she starts reading his diary on May 27th, 2009. In 2018, Daddy is missing, presumed dead. So there's a large inheritance to be claimed, but she's refused to partake of it until now, which, she'd rather say broke, which is rather ridiculous in this day and age. Good job she does capitulate in the end, since that leads to a discovery of all his research on some mysterious being known as Himiko. Well, it sounds like he's saying Himliko or Pimlico throughout the entire film. It's all a bit weird. There's a discovery for us viewers too, since the graveyard highlights her mother as being alive from 1964 to 1996, the latter being the year in which the first Tomb Raider game was released. Of course, the biggest discovery must be the fact that the battery powering the camcorder that she finds is still working. It's not been used in 9 years and it still has a full charge on it. Try that with a bloody modern phone. You die as soon as you look at it. And surely the biggest mystery of all must be if he really has gone missing, how did all his Himiko research get back home? It'll be, strung out there somewhere. It wouldn't be all neatly put away in a locked vault for her, waiting for her to discover. Anywho, does Lara pack up and go home, or does she complete her father's quest to discover what Himiko was all about? Tomb Raider 2018 falls down in so many ways. The usually engaging Walton Goggins makes for one of the worst baddies ever as Matthias Vogel. Lara is 23. Vogel must be pushing 50. And even I could have overpowered him, and done away with him the moment I first clapped eyes on him. And Lara has at least 3 chances to easily take him out. And once he's dispatched, all his henchmen, who none of whom actually have a name given to their actual characters, they would just certainly naff off home. So, why didn't you just do that? The film also suffers because it plays out like a female Indiana Jones, but without any humour. Dear Hollywood, when you make an action film for the whole family, make it funny. This is similar problem to, oh god, it's just name's gone for me. Into the Storm, that was it. The one with, I keep thinking it's Gerard Butler, but it's not. It's the sort of bargain basement Gerard Butler, the Richard Armitage, I think it was. It was, some nice special effects as they went into the storm, but there's just zero humour. No one bothered to put any jokes into it, and these films need jokes. They also need some good ideas. Now, there's a brief idea in this, when she's accompanied by a guy called Lou Ren. But when they're in Vogel's camp and looking to escape, they get separated, and he's all for staying behind and waiting for her. With it all, I'm not leaving Lara behind. Despite the fact that out of everyone on the entire planet, she is top of the list at looking after herself. This film's also achingly formulaic and predictable to the last. Miss Vikander certainly makes a good action heroine. This movie is just going through the motions from start to finish, serving up a handful of substandard action scenes which you've seen many times before. And in this big, the problem is in this big screen experience, there's absolutely zero peril for every single main character. I mean, there's nothing original here at all, even discounting its links back to the titular video game franchise. You know, just take that out of it, and it's just, there's just nothing in it at all, apart from Alicia Vikander. There's also plenty of lazy writing, meaning the best catchphrase they can give her is, "I'm not that kind of Croft," when people misjudge her character's resilience. This is really bad. I mean, last year my worst film was The Emoji Movie, and that had James Corden in it. I hate James Corden. I think he's just an unfunny sack of crap. You know, the only film that can be worse than this has got to be Peter Rabbit, because that's got bloody James Corden in it as well. I've resisted that until now, but I think I might actually go and watch that. And it's out in the cinemas now as I speak, but I'm certainly not paying a £5 to go and bloody see that or more. But I'll catch it out on Blu-ray when it comes out. But I think it's just going to be the worst film ever this year. However, there are a number of reasons why this film is just incredibly predictable. And there are a few spoilers, so they're in my review at the link below, and they're all hidden behind a spoiler heading. So go and have a click on that and have a read of those if you've seen the film. If you've not seen the film, you most likely get a few spoilers. There's also in there details of a not quite mid-credits scene, which clearly, obviously, Marvel and DC, well, Marvel do this all the time, DC not so much. Clearly, Warner Brothers chickened out of doing a post-credits scene, and they just sort of crammed it in after the title appears at the end of the movie. So it sort of, gets to the end of the action, as it were, and then it just says Tomb Raider across the screen, and then you get this extra little scene. You kind of think it would have looked good, like at the very end, but the trouble is, most people are idiots, and they just bog off as soon as the credits begin. So, will we get a sequel? Well, studios obviously like to make a load of money, and if they've, the budget is estimated at $94 million, and it's said that the true budget for a film, including marketing, is around about 3 times its budget. So, you're looking at 300 million to break even, really. And for this one, in its opening weekend in the US, it took 28 million. And worldwide, it's amassed 100 million so far. But Warner Brothers will have been looking for Wonder Woman style numbers, which had over 100 million in the US alone. Especially, obviously, for a female-led movie. So unless Tomb Raider improves, I don't think there's going to be a sequel at all. And especially in the next, it's got strong competition in the next few weeks with Pacific Rim Uprising, which is out now for those people who like to do a lot of rimming. Also Ready Player One, which is out on Thursday next week, and then Rampage, which is out on Friday, April the 13th, if I remember rightly. So you probably know the answer to this, but am I looking forward to a sequel?
No. 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 No.
Okay, well, thanks for watching. Please like this video and share it with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. And Q Genesis.